Blessings and salutations, wonderful Pisces and the crosswatchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot. This is a general collective read, so I mean, I resonate to all of you. How many of you, I appreciate you. Any way that this read will help you, I'm humbly grateful. If it happens to be a message for you, can you like the video, comment below, only if you choose to. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you did, I totally appreciate you even more for doing what you did. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to tell you this again with them being general reads. I might say you when it's them. I might say she when it's a him. Either way, you know who's who, where it goes, and never force a read for you. Let it go. Let it flow to your fellow Pisces people. Okay? I did a pre-shuffle, and the pre-shuffle was showing that somebody took a minute, but they really want to heal and recover from some pain in the past. Like somebody had some pain with their loved one, somebody they love, and it was just like it was some disappointment, but now they want to recover it. It looks as if this feeling as if even though it's still showing some information being withheld, but it's still looking as in a direction of wanting to reconcile, to heal, to build. Okay? Looking like somebody got the strength to do it. All right. So let's see what we got for you, Pisces, for this read. Again, it's not for everyone. Everybody's not going through the same thing at the same time. You know the magnitude and everything. So let's just see if this read helps one or two of you, Pisces. All right, let's pray for all of us. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good of our wonderful, beautiful Pisces. Amen. All right, Pisces. Right in the cut is two major arcanas, the Star and the Emperor. Somebody's adamant about their wish fulfillment. Somebody's strategically seeing it as the best opportunity. All righties, let's see. For our wonderful, beautiful Pisces. Show I need to see for Pisces, please. For the highest good for our Pisces, please. For Pisces. And I think for some, somebody want to be in control on how this go as well, you know. But we're going to see for Pisces. Alrighties. Ooh, I seen a volcano. Hold on for a second. Now, when I seen a volcano, that's to me where everything appears to be okay, but at any given time, something could pop off. Okay? I don't know where that goes and who, but it's just showing something is volatile. But it's showing for extra message here, some true communication, true honest communication. It's like, don't assume somebody know. Somebody was assuming something while they walked away. Okay? Or somebody had to express something before they walked away. Okay? That's just, bottom of this deck is made through October, so that goes from the Hierophant to the to the Death card. So it goes from this commitment to an end and a new phase. All right? So if we go to the astrological sign, dang near half the zodiac is already there. So I'm just going to say everybody's here. But in the major kind of the first spread, the Empress is there. It's like, I don't know if in the past you had to love, the challenge in the past was to hydrate in the Empress. That's showing pouring water, love, cups into either a pregnancy, somebody who You felt that was the primary place for your growth, where your stability is, where the Empress is the queen of all things. It make things happen. Every cup is being, every crown, whether it's feminine or masculine, is being held in a way to where it's the feminine energy of being a nurturing, alluring energy. Now, where it shows currently with the optimistic in the Aesop Brothers Grimm, somebody's optimistic about this heavy lesson that they learned. Somebody believes that from this lesson they learned, they might can get a karmic blessing. Because even this Four of Wands, where somebody feeling like this is truly a pair of Four of Wands, they're speaking from their throat chakra. They're being clear that this is truly where they want to be, in this foundation of happiness and building something together with this person. Somebody was in their head trying to be logical and reasonable, but when they looked and seen that, when they did a routine check of everything they had going on, whether it was their mind, money, their heart, their health, the foundation, maintenance, car maintenance, they was feeling like blue, sad. Like, this is not, what I invested in. This is not what I believe is supposed to be for me, because everything seemed to be falling apart. It seems like this person's getting their mind right and body in this place of truly getting situated on how they feel, to take a new step in the direction to this deep love. And right after that is this right here, Pisces energy, the Hangman with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. That's the king of, it's just seeing the financial freedom, stability. And you see this person as this alluring, calculating, beautiful person that could change your fate, that could change things for you. And if you strategize and organize, you will have your wish fulfillment, the abundance. But it's that, but what keeps you between the two decisions is that somebody's passive aggressive. They can always pull you in with some shenanigans. That's all. I'm going to get some more cards here. I was just being nosy with these because, okay. But the judgment is there with accountability. So I see Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus. You're here heavy. Pisces. Told you all the signs is here. Everybody's here. But you're truly moving on how you feel right now, because you feel like what you want, because you tried to pour into your stability, the love that you was comfortable, abundant, trusting, but you were seeing that it wasn't growing into where it was becoming more stagnated and troublesome. And now you're more or less looking at, thinking of, wait a minute, I learned the lesson to see I had a better opportunity. It just seemed like it didn't seem that way at first, but looking at it now, it's speaking on like, okay, I think I need to go this way and try to redeem this relationship. Okay, I'm being nosy. Okay, let's get to... Well, I'm going to also say that I've seen, because I'm got to tell you everything I've seen, especially when I'm being nosy. I also seen the card that even down to something that had to do with the two options. One was something that you decided to do in a place of pain. Like somebody was going through something in their connection, thought they was going out just to connect and rebuild or just get some peace and solitude. And they thought something was temporary, and they realized something had more of an impact. Or more of it just seemed like this is something they see is where they need to build and not be a temporary thing for them. Because they see how they feel when it's not around them. The lack. Let's get some more for Pisces. Excuse me. Let's see for Pisces. Alrighties. Yeah, somebody left because they had options. A lot. And some of them was super hot. I'm sorry. Because I'm just telling you what I see. Okay? Very enticing, as I could put it. How about that? Because it's in the eye of the beholder. So it's very enticing. Okay, for Pisces, please. Okay, let me just tell you what I see. This is tarot is confirming what I already said by the grace of the messages that was coming through here. Let me see. What is about the throat chakra? Like, yeah, you rough on these cards. I know. Okay. Okay, seems like, yeah, somebody is looking at the hard work and ready to put it in. They're looking at the Eight of Pentacles of something being intricate, something they're willing to invest in. Somebody's ready to roll up their sleeves and put the work in. Because they've seen that they poured love into something that wasn't pouring back. They actually put a lot of investment in thinking, like with this Empress energy, like this Queen of all things, was really more or less just, like I said, intriguing. It wasn't even all these things that it was perceived to be. You know, it was very passionate, calculating, beautiful. Like I said, enticing. It could be beautiful too, because it's a Queen of Wands. Wands always give me passion. So attraction, you know. So with the with somebody's optimistic on returning. Somebody's again because they see this lesson they learn is that they're more have a better journey, a more successful journey, or more happiness if they take this step. We see this Four of Wands here. It was seen as something they couldn't build on. Somebody truly felt the connection. Their what is it? They soulmate or twin flame. They didn't see it as being something they could build on. So now they're speaking, but they still holding back. Somebody's speaking on how they feel, but they're still holding some things in. The communication is coming, but all the clarity ain't coming in. They want to heal the situation, but definitely in their head over how they move with you. You know, somebody disregarded, and now they really feeling a way about that. I see these eights, so I gotta tell you the angel number for the eights. I'm sorry. Just want to be sure. Oh, I think it's abundance, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Yes, it is. Abundance, infinity. You are in harmony with the universe. That means you lack nothing. That means you are in presence in everything you are. Attracting wealth is within you. And I think that's what's happening when you see the fact that what you willing to put in the work, because you see when you put the work in something that wasn't, it wasn't, I want to say, what you thought it would be. Okay? So now you're seeing where something you didn't think it would be, how it manifests into something stronger, you're willing to pour your love into that. Ooh, that's a shock. That's the Tower coming with the Magician in reverse. Because the Magician is reversed, because even though something's being manifested, the fact that something's being held back is interfering with that. Some information, something's being held back. That's why it's showing that some more healing and introspect is being done. All right, because I could keep going, but I'm going to go into some clarification because it gets too specific when I keep going. So it's Cancer here. A lot of fire. Everybody's here. I'm not going to keep I'm just going to tell you the major arcanas. For Pisces, please. Please show me what I need to see. For Pisces, please. What is at the bottom of this deck, real quick, that I just put there? Oh, the Hangman. Duh. Okay. Alrighties. First thing out. Okay, again, I feel like even in the past when you, for some of you, even in a situation where you didn't feel the love and you felt like that's the direction you had to go in because of, it was very, like I said, enticing and it was heavy manipulated because the Queen of Cups is in reverse. So, again, where it shows here with this return, you're optimistic about a return because the moon is in reverse. You're no longer saying, who, me? You're no longer sitting there picking a side just because it seems like, it's like people get clannish and people stick to where they're more comfortable, even if it's low vibrational. Even though if it's shadow stuff, they still will stick with it because it's more support on that energy. You know what I'm saying? There's more people there. The scales is more in that direction. But with the lesson being learned here is the movement to your victory. Because it's heavy. It was a heavy lesson. It inspires you to move to your victory, and it's because they left you. They moved you out of options. It's like you no longer could just even see it working out for the best for you. You couldn't see it anymore. It was like the lesson is learned clear for you as best as you can. Ooh. That even with this foundation that this twin flame energy, for some it may feel strong, but don't feel like it was a stability there because it wasn't. There's always some interference, some outside play, too many people in this. And it's showing where you speak that you're holding on to the fact that you do want a happy connection. You want a happy, and this is not just a whole family. This Ten of Cups is two people, and the communication is flowing in the way it's supposed to. The love is flowing, it's growing. Five of Pentacles is here showing that, yeah, it's a lack energy. Somebody was really moving lizardy, self-serving, and didn't care if you was a sacrifice. I don't know if it was you or them, but that's what it looks like here. And it's like no longer could stand strong in this connection. Because in everything that you tried to make light of, it was a lot of disappointment and hindrance and doubt. And you really wish for things to be better, like for this connection. You really wish it could work. But what you're seeing is that from which in the defensive energy, this is not what's fated for you. Something way more powerful and beautiful that you're manifesting. And this energy that give off power, but it's stagnating. It just seems like somebody was just after they rather have their wish fulfillment with something more stable and building. Because what you're defending, Pisces, is the fact that what you want to be attached to and tied to is something that you don't have to heal and wonder what they meant by that or what's the next thing that's going. You just want to be in a place where you could really relax and trust that it's not going to be some stuff that come up with them that you got to fix or that's got to stress you or wonder about. It just seemed like a lot. Alrighties. So we're going to get advice and outcome. Advice and outcome, please. Advice and outcome for Pisces, please. Advice and outcome for Pisces, please. Oh, okay. And the Cup was the Hierophant in reverse with the Untold Story in reverse, which is the World card. So it was definitely feeling like for some of not no longer being committed or tied to something that's hindering them or doubt. Okay, the first one out is, no more burdening yourself. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Strength in reverse. Yeah. Not standing strong on somebody that's wrong. It's like, nope. Nope, nope. The return, where it's showing this, somebody's going back to something. It shows the Five of Cups in reverse. The lesson learned here had to do with a lot of resistance and arguments, betrayal, and how somebody feel like they invested. It wasn't enough reciprocity, and that's why even with all the love there, somebody trying to come differently. Hangman again. But the devil's right behind you. Toxicity and, ooh, the Three of Swords in reverse. So it looks to me there's still some, but you're holding back. Ooh, okay. But you're holding back here is what you really, like, your true intentions. You holding back, not the true intentions, I'm sorry. You're holding back what motivated you to come back. Because you're not letting it be known that, like, literally your heart been dragged, stabbed, and crapped on. But it's something, it's like you're holding that back. Yeah. Certain things you're leaving out because it's like you want to be looked at in the right light. Let me get some clarification. It's all showing is how this communication is coming out in a way is very evasive. And I think that's why it's like I can't even see what's being held back. But what I did see overall, just by reading the cards, that the lesson was learned that you invested in somebody over their false facade, over somebody, or somebody invested where, I gotta watch what I say, they enjoy the intimacy. Yeah. And it was, like I said, the Ace of Cups is in reverse. I think it was something about this toxic energy that they used to, I don't know, or they got used to. Let's just see. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is like, now they want to apologize because now they see that things is changing and you literally moving in a different position of making sure things is more beneficial to you. For some, like I said, you lost a lot of sleep in your head over and over about this. But now you, like I said, not trying to burden yourself anymore because of the fact that you getting control. You're like, no, I got control of this. As far as you feeling like you're not gonna, as far as be strong in this connection, is because you feel like in the 25th hour, at the last moment, you've seen that you literally almost missed a very huge opportunity for you. So now instead of feeling like, oh, I was almost too late, somebody is going all in, like from the beginning, like how they did in the beginning in that last relationship, because they see that all that argument and resistance was going against what the other person was invested in them. It was like they was going against somebody that was trying to help them, and now it looked like, even from the past, and I've seen this from another read, I don't know who it was, but I think it was Scorpio, I'm not sure, but somebody literally had a karmic lesson, like they literally crapped on somebody, right, to be with somebody, but the person they crapped on to be with is doing the crapping or been crapping. Because what I'm seeing here, even with the Five of Swords, it shows twice that you're no longer putting strength in it. You're not no longer standing strong in something that you couldn't build on. It's something that you thought of the past that was the one for you was super unstable, and now you're looking at it like, not only it was unstable, it was extremely deceptive. And now you're speaking on the place of you was holding on to the fact that you could have had a better connection that was willing to invest in you, that was giving you reciprocity and caring. And it just more or less like now you're losing sleep over something that you knew better and didn't move on. Definitely making a clear decision to get in a stable position. It looks like you're walking away from somebody you was committed to, who was super manipulative, and you're unapologetic, and you're not trying to work with it no more. It was too much of a burden. And it's like you're taking a different perspective as you go back into this game. Certain things you're putting it into, and it's a new phase because you're looking at things from the past in a different way. That's what I see for you, wonderful Pisces. Let me know how I go in the comments below, only if you choose to. But understand with these reads being so all over the place, and it start to get specific, and then it be general because it get vague. It's like, just take what you can. Let me know how it go. But I hope it helped in any way. Till next time, love and light.